What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to another episode of Hourglass Talks. I'm your host, Mike Lowry. Tay Sears, what's up, man? How you doing? Good
What's
morning.
happening, man? How you doing, bro? I can't call it.
Hey, man, got my coffee going, man. My favorite cup. I'm doing good, man.
I got some water. That's all I got for you today,
Can't
man.
complain. You still don't got your cup. You make me sick. Um,
It's over there, actually. It's right there, actually. I just got to grab the bottle of water. That's all.
got you, bro. Put your water in it next time, bro.
Sure.
But man, let's get right into it, man. So I was thinking the other day, and you know how I mean these hourglass talks together, or people do podcasts together, or people just do, if they go into business, they do stuff together, right?
Yeah.
And I was asking myself, everybody in the group don't hold the same weight, but everybody can hold each other accountable for whatever they have to do. So I'm asking you, how important is it to have that accountability partner, or just a group of people that can hold you accountable for whatever it is that you're doing?
Bro, me personally, like, I got to be careful. So I got to be careful.
No, you don't.
Me personally, I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I ain't perfect. I'm far from perfect.
Oh yeah, please be careful.
But
We have perfection within us,
I
bro.
don't need nobody on my butt trying to get me to do what I said that I wanted to do. Like, I don't need that. Because
Right.
I don't need nobody to hold me accountable in that area. I
Hmm.
what holds me accountable is when I look my lady in her eyes. What holds me accountable is, when I look my boys in their eyes. It's not necessarily the group of people around me that's holding me accountable. What holds me
Hmm.
accountable is my why. That's what holds me accountable. And it's some people out here that it's not going to do what they said they was going to do if they don't have um, a friend behind them that's constantly pushing them to what it is that they want that they want to do. Excuse me. And I don't necessarily think that's a problem, but if I'm depending on you to hold me accountable, what's going to happen when I don't have you no more? Then what?
Right. Right. So
So it ain't necessarily that I condone accountability partners. It's not that I don't, but I believe that you should you should simply do what you said you was gonna do. Like, that's what should hold you accountable every single day. And once you're holding yourself accountable, and then I have my friend holding themselves accountable, now we can come together and put our accountability together. What we've learned, we can put that together. I don't have to worry about what you're gonna bring to the table, because I know you bringing the Last Supper every single time, and you know that I'm bringing the Last Supper every single time. So it's easier for us to eat together if I already know that you getting the job done on your side, and I'm obviously getting the job done on my side. So I think it makes it easier in that aspect.
right. So in other words, you're saying, um, whatever it is that you set out to do, you need to do it. But when you do things together, you have to mix with the right group of people.
You got to mix them,
For
yeah.
for example, we can use you and me. Like you said, you look your lady, your sons in their eyes, and that's all you need to do what you got to do. For example, you text me last night and was like, "Yo, I need to record an hour early." So
Right, right.
I was like, all right, bet. And like I was saying before, like, um, this is like me and you on here. You can't do this by yourself. I mean, you're just gonna be talking to God knows what. But like, let's say I didn't get up this early, like I didn't get up on time. Now it's like, not you hold me accountable, but like me holding my end up of the bargain. Me meeting
Legit.
you at the table with the Last Supper, like you said. So it's like, it's very important, like you're saying, it's very important to have um business partners or friends that like are on the same, level of commitment as you, right?
Right, yeah. Because I
So,
told you
cause
what I
like,
needed. I told you
right,
what I needed. However, I didn't come shake you and say, hey, you held up, you pulled that weight to actually, you know, be here in
right,
this studio this morning. Like you pulled that weight. The only weight I pulled was sending a text message.
right,
Like you knew I was gonna be up. Like you never, and that's a good example. Like when you have people that know, like you know that if something is at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, if somebody say, I wonder what Tay doing, you can tell them exactly what I'm doing.
right.
That's how I know that at least in this area of my life, I'm doing it right.
Hmm.
Because I don't need no accountability for that part. And I know that because people know what's going on with me at this specific time. Like what
Right.
I'm doing.
All right. So in terms of people wanting to go in a certain direction or whatever, and let's say they want to bring their friends along. Perfect example of Facebook guy, Mark Zuckerberg. It started with three people, or it might have been five people, end up with three. But either way,
Yeah,
like he whatever he wanted to do, those certain individuals that didn't make it, he cut them. Like he basically cut them off. Like no, it's not personal. It's just like, but I'm trying to better myself, or I'm trying to get to point A to point B, and you're just not that fit for me. So in terms of that, like in terms of cutting people, like um how would you go about, just telling a certain individual like you're not made for this, or
yeah.
like let's say I didn't get up this morning or whatever. Like what would you how would you how would you come to me and be like, yo, like, hey, you didn't hey, I needed you at 4:30 this morning, 5:30 this morning. Like what happened? Like in terms of
Right.
that, like how many you give him chances, or go ahead.
I look at it like this. So my track coach in college, everybody that know him know that if you're not gonna get the job done, then he's gonna replace you. And that there taught me not just about sports, but about life. If you have people around you that can't get the job done, you gotta let them go. It is what it is. My coach, my track and field coach, he had a goal every single year. Like he had a goal every single year, and he had people to help reach that. Help reach his goal. He was gonna always pull his weight. He was gonna give the workouts. He was gonna give his all in his area. He couldn't
All
get on
right.
the track and run for us though. So the people that couldn't keep up and couldn't make it to the goal, he simply replaced them, and that's just how that's how it goes. And another, like, even going back to the whole accountability thing with me, it wasn't necessarily um, I just wanted to be this great athlete. It wasn't even necessarily that. It's, bro, I bought into the goal that he had. It's like, bro, I have to keep up.
Right.
I have to keep up. Wherever this man take me, that's where I'm gonna go. And it just so happened led me to have a successful track and field career. But but the main message I got out of me running college track was the fact that if you have people on your team that can't keep up, it's dead weight. He always would say it. He would always say, "You got 5 fingers. It's easier to fight like this than like this. I don't need 5 guys like this. I need 5 guys like this. We can fight like this. Well, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna go to no fight with no open hand. Like with no open hand. Like for what? I'd rather have 3 fingers and we just fight like this.
Dang,
Like
not
I
like
don't
this.
legit, bro.
Dang.
Like if you can't keep up to the goal, I simply don't need you. I'm simply gonna replace you. You're dead. Like you're dead weight.
Got you. So, in other words, if you can't hold your own weight or bring food to the table, you can be replaced.
Bye. Ho-
Bye.
Holla at you. Like, cause my hey,
So
look, bro, my family gotta eat.
there you
I'm
go.
depending on you to bring the food to the table. You won't bring the food. Now my family hungry. I got
There
to
you
work
go.
twice as hard now because I depended on you.
You got to go get the food, then cook it, then bring it to the table.
Man, get out of here.
And
Get
man,
out of here.
so in other words, in terms of accountability, hold your own weight. Hold
Yeah,
your own weight. Bring something to the table. Because if you're not valuable, it's easy to get cut.
literally. Because people are willing to help you if you're pulling your end of the bargain. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, people are willing to help you. So in the midst of you going from point A to point Z, if somebody's seeing you
The
carry
alphabet.
all the way from
Mm.
A to, let's say, letter J, somebody will come along and help you carry, from that point all the way to the end. You just got to put yourself in position to be noticed. If you put yourself in position to be noticed, then people will be willing to help you. But if people see that you're unreliable, you're not worthy, you're not genuine.
You know that I don't want to get in. That's a whole different conversation. But I'm gonna say this. That's funny you say that. If you pull your own weight along the way, or if you do exactly what you're supposed to every day, day in and day out, opportunities will come and people will come that are on the same frequency as you. I was watching a podcast yesterday, and it was what was it? It was the speaker. It was two speakers, and he was like, "Yo, how do you prepare for a big gig? Like I got like 100,000 people out there." And the guy responded. He was like, "What do you mean big? Like all gigs are the same. If you don't bring that same level of effort and commitment to like a kid, like a classroom full of 10 people, if you don't bring that same commitment as like if it was 100,000 people, like you're gonna fold when you get to them big gigs. So like each and every day, it's like hold your own weight, bring your own weight. Everything that you got, bring it. Like don't leave, like bring it every day.
Legit, bro. Legit.
And um, anything else, man, before we close?
Bro, that's it for me, man. Hey, that's all for me. I said what I had to say. I didn't got ticked off. I didn't say what I had to
Oh
say.
man, it's too early for you to get ticked off, man. But hey, man, I'll catch you on the next episode. Um, bring your own weight, hold your own weight, be valuable or be replaced. Be valuable or be replaced.
Hey, there it is. Be valuable,
Hey,
be replaced. Gotcha.
all right, man. You have a good one, man.
All
Have a
right,
good
bro.
day.